This chapter details the official inquest into Roger Ackroyd's death. Afterward, Hercule Poirot challenges the police's theories and then convenes a dramatic meeting of the family and close friends, where he makes a startling accusation that leaves everyone in stunned silence.
A joint inquest was held on Monday. By arrangement with the police, very little was allowed to come out. Afterwards, Poirot and I had a few words with Inspector Raglan.
It looks bad, Mr. Poirot. If Captain Peyton is innocent, why doesn't he come forward? We've got evidence against him, but it's just possible that that evidence could be explained away. Then why doesn't he give an explanation?
Ralph's description had been wired to every port and railway station. A police cordon was everywhere. It seemed impossible that he could evade detection.
That telephone message from the station, 3 minutes before the Liverpool Express left, unless it was deliberately intended to throw you off the scent.
Do you really think so?
My friend, I do not know. But I believe that when we find the explanation of that telephone call, we shall find the explanation of the murder.
I must confess, I think you harp on it a little too much. We've better clues. The fingerprints on the dagger, for instance.
L'inspecteur, beware of the blind alley, the little street that has no end to it, so it may be with those fingerprints. They may lead you nowhere.
I don't see how. They're bound to lead somewhere.
I am suggesting that the fingerprints on the dagger handle are those of Mr. Ackroyd himself. The murderer wore gloves, and after the blow was struck, picked up the victim's hand and closed it round the dagger handle.
But why?
To make a confusing case even more confusing.
The inspector stared, but promised to look into it. After he left, Poirot turned to me with twinkling eyes.
And now that we are left to our own devices, what do you think, my good friend, of a little reunion of the family?
The little reunion took place half an hour later. We sat round the dining room table, Mrs. Ackroyd, Flora, Major Blunt, young Raymond, Poirot, and myself. When we were all assembled, Poirot rose.
Monsieur, mesdames, to begin with, I want to make a special plea to mademoiselle. If you know of Ralph Patton's whereabouts, persuade him to come forward. His position grows daily more dangerous. This silence, this flight, what can it mean? Surely only one thing, knowledge of guilt.
Voice trembling. M. Poirot, I swear to you, solemnly, that I have no idea where Ralph is, and that I have neither seen him nor heard from him.
Bien, now I appeal to these others. You are all friends of the missing man. If you know where Ralph Patton is hiding, speak out.
There was a long silence, broken at last by Mrs. Ackroyd.
Ralph's absence is most peculiar. It looks as though there was something behind it. I can't help thinking, Flora dear, that it was a very fortunate thing your engagement was never formally announced.
Mother.
One must remember, Ralph was in several air raids as a young boy. The results are apparent long after. People are not responsible for their actions. They lose control, you know.
It will be announced tomorrow. Will you send the announcement to the Times and the Morning Post, please, Mr. Raymond?
If you are sure that it is wise, Miss Ackroyd.
To Blunt, you understand. What else can I do? As things are, I must stand by Ralph.
She's doing the right thing. I'll stand by her through thick and thin.
Mademoiselle, will you let an old man congratulate you on your courage and your loyalty? And will you not misunderstand me if I ask you, most solemnly, to postpone the announcement for at least 2 days more? I ask it in Ralph Peyton's interests as much as in yours.
I do not like it, but I will do what you say.
And now, messieurs et mesdames, I will continue. I mean to arrive at the truth, and I shall know in spite of you all.
How do you mean, in spite of us all?
But just that. Every one of you in this room is concealing something from me. Yes, I know what I am saying. It may be something trivial, which is supposed to have no bearing on the case, but there it is. Each one of you has something to hide. Come, now, am I right?
His glance, challenging and accusing, swept around the table, and every pair of eyes dropped before his. Yes, mine as well.
With a curious laugh, I am answered. I appeal to you all. Tell me the truth, the whole truth. Will no one speak? C'est dommage.
And he went out.